Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's intro is going to be kind of a little bit different because of course when I was filming this video this morning I forgot to record the intro. It's like the Brazilian time I do that, I know. So the makeup look you see right now, it is after 16 hours of wearing. So it is now like almost 11 p.m. and I put this on like 6:30, 7 a.m. this morning. So this is how the makeup looks after 16 hours. The only thing I did touch up was the lips because the lips kind of do this whole look, and it was not much left of them after these 16 hours. So I kind of touched up on them, but that is the only thing I did. So I hope you like this kind of look, and without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay guys, so let's just jump right into it. And for primer today, I'm gonna use this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and use this. Actually focus this as usual on the T-zone, but drag it out to the rest of the face also. There we go. And for foundation today, I'm going to use this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and this one is in the shade Deauville. I'm sorry for looking this tired today. I am filming this like 6 a.m. in the morning just because I didn't have time to film it any other day, so here we go. And I'm just gonna buff that out with my Y6 from Morphe. I did a new order from Morphe actually before Easter, and the first time I did order, it was like 2 months ago or something like that, just before I started YouTube. I ordered some brushes and that Dare to Create palette, and the delivery went so quickly, so fast. I was like shook. I think it took like 3 days or something like that. And the Morphe website is it is the UK one. So I was really happy about that it went so fast, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm gonna do this again. So this was now my second order before Easter, and you cannot talk while you're doing this. I'm not gonna put this foundation on my lids just because it is creasing for me anyways. So I'm just gonna use this Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. This is in the shade Light, and I'm almost out of it, so I need to purchase a new one. This is a really good concealer. I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes and also as a base for my lid. So what was I saying? Yeah, the order. This time it is now, I think it's like 11th of April today, and I'm just gonna use the same brush. I still hadn't received the package, so I contacted Morphe. They told me to contact that DPD delivery company in the UK. So I contacted them and I was like, where's my package? It's been almost 2 weeks. I haven't, received any information about it. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry, it is actually at the pickup point. So he gave me the address where the package was, and I went there and I picked it up. So I have now a few new goodies from Morphe. I ordered an eyeshadow palette and a lot of brushes. So I'm really happy and excited to try that out. I will, if you want to see what I ordered, check out my Instagram. Okay, now for, okay, easy. Now for setting powder, I'm going to use this one from Mercier, and this just the translucent. First of all, I am dabbing this under my eye. I'm kind of picking it up Can you see? There is some on the brush, and I'm just placing that under my eye area, just because that is the most important area for me to set, because I don't want it creasing throughout the day, and it really works. And then I'm just taking whatever's left and setting the rest of my face. So moving on to brows. Can you guess what I'm gonna use for brows? Yay! I have to try a new brow product, I know. But just because you've seen me do this that many times, I'm gonna do this off camera. Probably. But you know, there's always someone that haven't seen it yet. So I'm taking some of that product out and putting it, placing it into the lid. And then I'm working from out of that, just because I don't want too much product on the brush, so that I can have more control over what's happening. I need actually another mirror. I'm gonna just take this one real quick. Oh yeah, speaking of mirrors, that Morphe palette that I ordered, I can't seem to remember the name of it. I think it was like 15G or something like that. That one is really pretty. I cannot wait until I can start playing with it. And the best of all, it has like a huge mirror, so it really does feel like a luxurious palette. Moving on straight to the eyes, I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, you already know, and use these two colors mixed together. This is the NYX Ultimate palette in warm neutrals, and I'm using that as a base color and to kind of set that concealer. Then I'm taking a fluffy blending brush like this one, and I'm dipping in, just because for lips today we are going to use, you already know because you saw the intro, a bold color like this. So I want kind of the eyes to have like these purpley shades, so nothing crazy on the eyes, just because the lip is already going to be that bold. So I'm gonna keep the eyes like light and soft, but still I want that like in the same range of shade. So we're just gonna do a winged liner and kind of smudge that out with this purpley shade, I think. I'm just putting this shade, like actually these two together mixed, just because I always put something in my crease for a bit more definition, I guess. I'm gonna use some tape. I'm just gonna pick some tape up, something like this, guys, kind of upwards, and just match that with the other side as good you can. Okay, so I'm gonna just dip right into that one and kind of drag it downwards. Just like this. And again, for those of you that haven't been on my channel before, this palette is a really good affordable palette with a nice range of shades. It's really easy to work with as well. I'm gonna change my brush to this one from Morphe. This is the 213. Yeah, you see. And I'm gonna go in to that same purpley undertone color, and I'm going to focus this as close to the lash line as possible and kind of drag it a little bit outwards, but like not the whole way up, otherwise it will look kind of crazy, because the tape really makes that sharp, harsh line. So you don't need to drag the color all the way up, because when you're blending, you are getting some product in that upper part, so that will just do. So try to focus this like as close to the lash line as possible, and just a little bit up. And now, once I focused like the most of the color here, I can kind of start to work my way like to the inner part of my eye. Something like that. Then we can take the tape off and see, we get that and that effect. Can you see? Then I'm gonna dip into, okay, definitely this color up here. Kind of like that. And I'm gonna focus this from the center and to the outer part of my eye. And then I'm taking this light shimmery shade like that. And this one I'm focusing on the inner part. For liner, I'm gonna use this Masterpiece liner from Maybelline. This is a liquid liner with a felt tip. And I don't think I'm gonna do a very bold liner today. I'm just gonna do a the thinnest winged liner I can do. Now actually I'm gonna go and dip into that purplish shade once again and kind of go over this liner so that it does not look that harsh. I want it to be like soft and kind of smooth, I guess. Okay, so let's just leave it at like that. Really quickly gonna do my mascara. And just on a daily basis, I like to mix these two. Okay guys, moving on to the most fun part of this look is the lips. And this one is the color Drama from Maybelline. It's 150 Fuchsia Desire. Fuchsia? I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm sure someone of you guys can enlighten me in the comment section. Okay guys, something like this, and this one will also stay on your lips like throughout the day. Even though you will eat and drink it, I mean, some of it will come off eventually, of course. It's not that you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills matte dry down lipstick, but it is going to dry down matte. It is pretty matte right now, but it's still like a little bit wet, so it will dry down completely matte. And even though you'll drink and eat, so even though some of it will come off, the color will stay on your lips like throughout the day. Okay, I'm just really quickly, I'm not even done. I'm talking like I was done. I'm gonna line my waterline to make my tired eyes appear bigger and more awake, even though it's not true. They're so red. And today, to bronze up my skin, I'm gonna use the Master Bronze from Maybelline. Are you guys surprised? I'm mixing these two colors, like swirling my brush in there, and okay, can you see that? That is because I did not set my face really well. I just kind of went over it with the brush. So just because of the lips are more cool toned, I will use another blush, a one that I almost never use. This one is from Sleek, and it's in the color Pomegranate 923, and it looks like this. I'm really lightly going into this and just touching up my cheeks with it. Moving on to highlighter, I am going to use the Strobe highlighter from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just gonna mix in some of that golden shade just because this one comes out like really white. Just really lightly with the highlighter. You know, I'm going to work, so I don't want that blinding effect as you normally do. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Leave any comments in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!